Good afternoon. I'm Professor Andrew Deeks, President of University College Dublin. On behalf of my fellow faculty and staff, I wish to extend a warm welcome to this virtual conferring ceremony, especially to our students, your families and friends, and your supporters far and wide. I'm delighted to be joined by the Principal of the UCD College of Health and Agricultural Sciences, Professor Cecily Kelleher, and by Professor Louise Rainford, Associate Dean and Head of the Radiography and Diagnostic Imaging at the UCD School of Medicine. This is a meeting of the University gathered for the conferring of degrees. A quorum is present, and I now call upon Professor Louise Rainford to commence the proceedings.
Thank you, President. On behalf of my colleagues in Radiography and Diagnostic Imaging in the UCD School of Medicine, I would like to reiterate the President's warm welcome to you all this afternoon. The occasion of conferring of degrees at UCD is always enjoyed by students, faculty and staff alike. The normal timing in June, generally but not always, means lovely weather and the campus in full bloom as graduates and their families take photos by the lake. Graduation is a celebration of your academic achievements and recognition of your clinical training. And often it is a wonderful get-together where you can embrace one another before you go your separate ways, now your studies in UCD are complete. But this year is different as we find ourselves in unprecedented times. Class of 2020, you will now play your role and apply your skills by entering directly into the health system as the world is dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Our professional colleagues who have completed their master's degrees in CT, MRI and ultrasound will continue their frontline clinical work, and for this we thank them. The importance of research to inform practice and improve medical care is more than ever at the forefront of our minds as we congratulate our professional colleague Dr. Alison McGee on her PhD completion. On behalf of my colleagues in the school who have taught and guided you throughout your studies and who are now so disappointed we cannot be with you today, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. You are ready and we are proud of you. Before we commence, I will explain the procedure which we will follow. The candidates on whom degrees are to be conferred are graduands. That is, they have fulfilled the requirement and are proceeding to their degree. The Principal of the College of Health and Agricultural Sciences, Professor Cecily Kelleher, will present the graduands for the degree. In response to the presentation, the President, Professor Andrew Deeks, will confer the degree. The candidates have then become graduates. Professor Cecily Kelleher will read in Latin and the President will respond in Latin to her. I will then call the names of our new graduates, and following this, my colleague, Dr. Shane Foley, will announce a number of medals awarded in recognition of academic excellence.
College of Health and Agricultural Sciences, degrees in Radiography. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science. Pre honorables praeses, totaque universitas. Presento vobis hasce, meas filias, filiosque meos. Quos omnes scio, tam moribus quam doctrina, habilis et idoneus esse. Qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae, honoro curso confecto. Itque tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, mitabo ad gradum baccalaureatus scientia honor curso confecto.
Honours degree of Bachelor of Science. General Health Science. Ailish Fitzsimons. Radiography. Mestaf Amin. Leanne Barrett. Neve Ann Barry, Nicola Ann Bennett, Laura Boyle, Hazel Burke, Ronan Butler, Ellen Cahill, Cormac Carr, Leah Therese Deneen, David Doyle, Orla Breed Ferguson, Alicia Fingleton, Ruth Flynn, Thomas Ford, Alice Ann Gibson, Shauna Gilrain, Aaron Gordon, Laura Hanlon, Kathleen Kennelly, Zoe Kierans, Sandra Roxana Kuharczyk, Laura Lanigan, Alison Madden, Elma Marsden, Aoife McCarthy, Fanula McKee, Ciara McPhillamy, Circa Meehan, Emma Mullin, Kyla Murray, Chloe Norton, Neve O'Brien, Neve O'Connor, Quiva O'Halloran, Maeve O'Mahony, Aileen O'Shaughnessy, Circa Eileen O'Sullivan, Adrian Peconcillo, Rachel Pender Elliott, Aoife Power, Una Quigley, Caroline Smith, Antonina Tekachenko, Mary Elizabeth Tehan, Chloe Traynor, Alison Wall, Claire Walsh, Sophie White, Sharon Williams.
Degree of Master of Science. Pre honorables praeses, totaque universitas. Presento vobis hasce, meas filias, filiosque meos, quos omnes scio, temoribus quam doctrina, habilis et idonius esse, qui admittantur ad gradum magisterii scientiae, itque tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, abito ad gradum magisteri scientia.
Degree of Master of Science, Computed Tomography. Tien Sun Chai, Jane Ashling Neve Egan, Keen Mar, Una McCann, Devla McNamara, Mairead Anya O'Driscoll, Mary Grace Power, Hannah Elizabeth Turner. Magnetic resonance imaging. Ahmed Al-Gubaizi, Abdullah Al-Khamis, Sadiqa Al-Shula, Shauna Anderson, Amanda Botha, Augustine Paul Devereaux, Sean Doherty, Philomena Donahue, Josset John, Amanda Kelly, Aoife Kiernan, Sojin C. Kurian, Roisin McChrystal, Martha Noonan, Joanne Mary O'Halloran, Emer Siobhan O'Neill, Evie O'Sullivan, Louise Jane Pierman, Linda Redmond. Ultrasound. Aideen Cassidy, Maria Cheney Cahill, Clodagh Ann Craven, Mark Anthony Dempsey, Katie Doohan, Louise Fitzgerald, Sarah Gallagher, Niamh Gavin, Francis Glynn, Eva Hendy, Ruth Mary Kelly, Grace Mary Kennedy, Laura Keoghan, Ciara Kilban, Maeve Curran, Magella Mangan, Barbara Jean McIntyre, Anne McMenamin, Georgina Nyland, Orla O'Donnell, Judith O'Regan, Emily Pratt, Louise Rafferty, Sarah Reid, Hannah Joy Shirley, Deirdre Walsh, Katrina Mary Ward, Roisin Wilson.
Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Radiography. Pre honorables praeses, totaque universitas. Presenta vobis hanc, meam filiam, quam scio tam moribus, quam doctrina, habilem et idonium esse, qui admitatur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. itque tibi fide mea testor, expondeo, totaque academiae.
Ego autoritate mihi concesse, remitto voed gradum doctoratus philosophia.
Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Radiography. Alison McGee. Thesis title, Investigation of Novel Imaging Applications for the Exploration of Organ-Based Fibrotic Change in Individuals with Cystic Fibrosis. That concludes the conferring of degrees. I now wish to pause for a few moments to remember Alison Lawless, RIP. Alison commenced her ultrasound training with the MSc ultrasound class graduating today. I want to extend a warm welcome to her family who are with us this afternoon. Alison was very much loved by her classmates and lecturers who were devastated by her passing. We mourn her loss and send our thoughts and prayers to her family. I will now call on Dr. Shane Foley to announce our medal awards.
All of our graduates today are successful, and I congratulate you all on your achievements. We now have a number of awards to present to those students who have demonstrated academic excellence. To begin with, the Deirdre Conroy Medal. This medal is awarded for the best presentation by a radiography student following completion of the Erasmus programme. The medal was established in memory of the late Deirdre Conroy, a Stage 3 radiography student from 2006-2007. Deirdre was a very active representative for her class and also the Erasmus programme, but she also played a major role in UCD life, and in particular with the UCD Kayaking Club. The 2020 winner is Antonina Tichenko. The O'Farrell Medal. This medal is presented to the student who achieves the highest overall grade for the radiography research project as part of the degree. This award was established by the late Dr. O'Farrell's widow. Dr. O'Farrell was a radiologist from St. Vincent's Hospital who played a leading role in radiography education in Ireland. The 2020 winner is Aileen O'Shaughnessy. The Olive Fleming Medal. This medal is awarded by the Irish Institute of Radiography and Radiation Therapy to the best practical student in the graduating class, as nominated by the clinical departments. The 2020 winner is Aileen O'Shaughnessy. Finally, the MDI Medical Award. This award is presented by MDI Medical to the student who achieves the highest overall GPA in the MSc ultrasound programme. The 2020 winner is Anne McMenamon. Congratulations to you all.
I am now honoured to ask Simon Harris TD, Minister for Health, to address you.
Hello everybody. I'd like to start this message by thanking Professor Louise Rainford for kindly inviting me to say a few words to all 96 of you who are being conferred today. Sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. I know that you've all worked so hard over a number of years with the support of your families to reach this very important milestone. This, I'm sure, is not the graduation you planned or wanted, none of us did, but I do hope you can celebrate in some way today. Radiographers are at the front line of the health service, providing imaging services to many patients that come through our hospital doors. During this crisis, the chest X-ray has been a critical examination that our hospitals carry out to assess how our COVID-19 patients are and how they're doing. I'd like to thank you all for the role you've played in this. Day in and day out, you've showed your dedication and your resilience in providing vital healthcare to those most in need. I'm acutely aware of the challenging positions you bravely placed yourselves in, and I sincerely thank you for that, for taking on these positions at such an important time for our country. I really want to keep you in the Irish Health Service. We need you, and I hope we can retain your much valued and needed expertise in the Irish healthcare system. I don't want to take up much more of your time on a day of great celebration, but I want you to know you're starting your career at a daunting but exciting time for the Irish Health Service, indeed globally for our health services. COVID-19 has created many challenges, but it's also created opportunities to do things differently, to take on big challenges. You graduate at a time we are shaping the future of our health service, the future of the health of our nation. But let us not lose sight of the fact that as young graduates, this is of course an exciting time in your lives. Life will sometimes throw you a curveball, but all of you are more than up to that challenge. You've proved that, so don't lose faith. Stay the course. There are better, brighter days ahead for our country, and I wish each and every one of you the very best. Cohorticus.
Thank you, Minister. Dean Harper, President of the Irish Institute of Radiography and Radiation Therapy, will now address you.
Dear graduates, on behalf of myself and the IRT Council, I would like to offer a huge congratulations to you all today on achieving this significant milestone in your lives. This day is really a celebration representing the culmination of an enormous body of work and effort, and I am sure you've all thought about this day on many occasions throughout the course of your studies, and I know well the range of emotions that you can experience in anticipation of the day. For those of you graduating from the undergraduate programme, this day also marks the beginning of your professional careers, but in truth, you've been part of the radiography community since you first commenced the course. Starting out in any career can be a particularly daunting time, but the knowledge and the skills that you've attained during your clinical placement and through a world-renowned radiography programme delivered by UCD will leave you well equipped to face any future challenges. In a strange way, your experience during the current COVID pandemic will have given you additional skill sets and taught you new levels of resilience that are not ordinarily afforded to new graduates. The IRT want to support you in the transition from student to professional. Notwithstanding the current COVID-19 pandemic and the disruption that this has caused us all, it has also brought with it unforeseen positive changes. The healthcare community has come closer together, united under the common goals of providing safe and effective frontline services for our patients and ensuring that continuity of care is maintained. Most of you will have had first-hand experience of this by forming an integral part of these frontline teams. I've heard from a number of professional representatives up and down the country who have told me that they would have been lost without your help and support, and that the services would have suffered. So on behalf of the entire profession, we salute you. So what does it mean to be part of a profession? A profession represents a community of individuals who have been trained to a high level in a specialised area and are considered experts in the field. Radiography is a regulated profession in recognition of the high level of expertise that is required of radiographers in order for them to discharge their duties safely and effectively. As a qualified radiographer, you are entitled to register with CORU and operate under the protected title of radiographer. As a radiography professional, you are bound by a code of professional conduct and ethics and a commitment to maintaining continuous professional development. As the professional body representing radiographers, we at the IRT are committed to supporting our members on this lifelong journey of CPD. Radiography is a hugely dynamic, challenging and rewarding profession. The scope of practice of the radiographer has evolved throughout the years and continues to do so in response to the needs of the health service and in recognition of the extensive skill sets of this professional group. The inclusion of radiographers as one of the professional groups that can act as both referrers and practitioners in the recent adoption of the BSS into Irish law represents an exciting opportunity to expand the role of the radiographer further. I hope that you will join the IRT on our mission to advance, promote, advocate and represent this great profession, and I hope that you will challenge your professional pride and represent as an IRT Council member at some point in the future. On behalf of myself and the rest of the IRT Council, I hope that you get to enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you all the best in your future careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Charlotte Beardmore, Vice President of the European Federation of Radiography Societies, will now address you.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Beardmore and I'm Director of Professional Policy at the Society and College of Radiographers in the United Kingdom. I would like to thank Professor Louise Rainford for inviting me to say a few words today. I'm proud to be speaking to you in my role as Vice President of the European Federation of Radiographer Societies. The Federation represents over 40 national radiography societies across Europe and over 60 educational institutions and is continuing to grow. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to meet you all, albeit virtually, on the day of your graduation, and to share the celebration of all your hard work. So many congratulations upon graduation to the radiography degree cohort who have studied for 4 years, and to the MSc students in ultrasound, CT and MRI. I wish to welcome you to this European and international community of radiographers. The strength of our profession at a European level depends on enthusiastic and talented radiographers being professionally active. The European Federation of Radiographer Societies welcomes all radiographers, and as members of the Irish Institute of Radiography and Radiation Therapy and the University College Dublin alumni, you are automatically a member of the EFRS, which represents over 120,000 radiographers. For those who have benefited from Erasmus exchanges, you will be aware of the importance of European collaborations. So you graduate today as a talented group of students who have studied hard throughout your rigorous academic and clinical programme. All the hard work that you've put in has now paid off, and today you can celebrate with your family, friends, fellow radiography students and your lecturers. Very well done to you all. As radiographers, our daily work is full of uncertainties, and the skills within your portfolio will support you throughout your career. As you start out on your journeys as radiographers, please capture every opportunity to develop professionally. The European Federation of Radiographer Societies is here to support your CPD throughout your careers. And we all have a responsibility to contribute to growing the evidence base and adapting our practice to deliver the best care to patients. Please ask for feedback on your practice and acknowledge that to care for another human being is an honour. I urge you to work closely with colleagues, learning from one another and the teams within which you work, and to be proud to be a radiographer. Collaboration is one of the strongest ways to grow your networks. The motto of the IFRS is "Together we are stronger." So as you go out into the world, please remember this motto. We are certainly stronger when working together in teams, at national level and importantly across Europe. I look forward to you all helping with the work of the EFRS and seeing you at the European Congress of Radiology in 2021. This is the EFRS's Clinical Imaging Congress, and the conference is being held from the 3rd to the 7th of March. I hope to meet you either in person or virtually, and one day one of you will be the EFRS President, for that I'm sure. Many congratulations to you all from me, and on behalf of the European Federation of Radiographer Societies, very well done.
Thank you, Charlotte. Your class representative has been your voice on campus over a number of years. I'm delighted to have Laura Lanigan address you now.
Family, faculty, friends and fellow graduates. I'm delighted to be able to speak to you today under these extraordinary circumstances, on what I'm sure is the graduation day none of us could have imagined, and one that we won't forget. However different this ceremony is to the one we may have imagined, I would like to begin by thanking the School of Medicine and radiography teams who made this possible, especially Jane Curtin for coordinating the effort. Thank you also to our special guest speakers for sharing their kind words and support on this important day. As a class, we would like to express our sincerest thanks to the faculty within the School of Medicine and of course the Department of Radiography and Diagnostic Imaging, including all of our lecturers, advisors and administrative staff. Thank you for all of your hard work on our behalves over the past 4 years. A special mention of thanks has to be made to each of our clinical sites and our clinical practice tutors for their dedication and commitment in helping us to become the group of graduate radiographers we are today. To all of our parents and partners, thank you for your constant support and encouragement throughout our studies. I think I can speak for all of us here when I say we could not have done this without you. While I could continue to list the people we would like to thank all day, I'm fairly sure this pandemic would be over by the time I'd finished. However, I would like to give a special mention of thanks to our Stage 4 Coordinator Kate Matthews and our Clinical Coordinator Jenny Grehan. All of your hard work and late night emails did not go unnoticed or unappreciated. Thank you for all that you've done to get us over the line. And to my fellow classmates, against the odds, we did it. I know we are all excited for the next step, but I'd like to take a minute and look back at some of the moments that made our time together so special. Despite all of the hard work that had to be put in to get us here today, we always found time to have some fun. From class trips to the physiography ball, tag rugby and pub quizzes, these memories that we've made together have made the last 4 years an experience that we will never forget. As I look back on my time in UCD, I won't be measuring it in terms of weeks, months or years, but in the friendships I've made and in the times that we've spent together. Regardless of the turbulence and uncertainty that these past few months have brought, I'm proud to be part of a class that has handled this with such enthusiasm and determination to see it through to the end. And now, while we are all going down different paths, I've no doubt that my classmates will go on to achieve great things. We are all aware of the challenging times ahead of us, but if I know my class, I know we will all rise to meet these challenges. It's been an honour for me to be your 4th year class representative, and for now I wish each and every one of you all the best in your future endeavours. I hope it won't be too much longer before we can all meet again to truly celebrate our achievements. But for now, congratulations class of 2020, we did it.
Thank you, Laura. Now I will ask Professor Deeks, UCD President, to address you.
As President of UCD, I take great pride and pleasure in extending my personal congratulations to each one of you who has graduated today. As we hear from our colleagues in the healthcare sector on a regular basis, they need your skills and they're waiting for you to put your years of study here at UCD to the best possible use. This has been a year of extraordinary challenge as the entire world attempts to cope with the impact of COVID-19. It's a difficult and worrying time for all of us, but I'm greatly heartened at how we as a community here at UCD are responding to the crisis with creativity and innovation and with courage and compassion. It is in these most testing of circumstances that we truly show what we are made of individually and collectively. In facing the demands placed upon us, we are discovering new depths to our resourcefulness and resilience. As Ireland's global university, UCD has a vital role to play in shaping our response to and recovery from the current crisis nationally and globally, both culturally and scientifically. I'm proud to see how our brightest minds are rising to this challenge across all academic disciplines, from medicine, science and engineering to the arts and humanities. All around me, I see members of our UCD community stepping up with courage and vision to meet the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, and their actions underscore the vital importance of education, research and evidence-based decision-making in transforming our society. Conferring ceremonies are very special days in the calendar of the university, both for our students and for our faculty and staff, marking the culmination of years of study and hard work by you, our graduates, and of the teaching and guidance by our faculty and staff. But this virtual conferring is very special in its own way. We are now sending you, our new graduates, into a changed world, one in which your skills are in keen demand, your energy and passion is needed, and one that will warmly welcome your skills and experience. We've produced thousands of healthcare professionals and scientists who have developed and led training, research and patient care in this country and across the globe. Becoming a healthcare professional in a hospital or community practice, at home or abroad, means that you will have an impact on those around you, and never more so than in the current pandemic. Through your work, because of what you have trained to become, you will have the opportunity to truly make a difference in society. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our clinical training partners. In the latter years of your education, you have spent many, many hours in clinical placement at Ireland's finest teaching hospitals and in community settings. It's fitting to pay tribute to these clinicians and to thank them for the role they have played in your professional development. While you were students, you were the core essence of the UCD community, and as you graduate, you carry that UCD badge with you. Wear it well, use it to open doors to advance your own life's ambitions, but also extend a helping hand to those who come after you. Seek to inspire and encourage them, and above all, follow our motto, ad astra to the stars, by seeking to make your own mark and your own contribution to our society. You're now a member of a very proud UCD alumni group of over 279,000 based in some 169 countries worldwide. And so, wherever your career takes you, I hope that whenever you wear the UCD crest or colours, you will remember your alma mater. I trust that in everything you do and achieve in the future, the values enshrined in UCD of creativity, excellence, integrity, collegiality, engagement and diversity will remain part of your intellectual DNA. The bonds of solidarity within the UCD community are tighter than ever as we support each other through these difficult times. I look forward to welcoming you back to campus to celebrate your achievements as soon as it is safe to do so. But until then, I wish you well as you embark on your careers. Take care of yourselves and your families, and take heart in the hope that we will come together again at the end of this journey, stronger and more united than ever. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of this very special day. This meeting of the university is now closed.